The 2008 Women of the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America Triennial Gathering, held in Salt Lake City, drew more than 2,000 women. The event theme, Come to the Waters, focused on the celebration of baptism through worship, Bible study, leadership, and community service. Keynote speaker at the gathering was co-chair of the Global Peace Initiative of Women, Sister Joan Chittister.
They're affected by things differently. They do things differently. I want to talk about the differences we need from women at this point in our culture, in our civilization, on the globe, and in the church.
ELCA pastor Heidi Newmark urged women to be bold to change the world, using her late mother as an example of this boldness.
My mother was also a strong leader in her own congregation, synod, and community, where she was active in juvenile justice issues. But it was more recently that I saw a new spirit of boldness in my mother. Every step, every smile, every labored motion was a mini cross and resurrection moment until it was all resurrection.
The gathering included several representatives from nonprofit organizations speaking about fighting poverty, including one effort to recycle mobile phones, and being good stewards of finances.
For this campaign with the Good Deed Foundation that focuses on recycling of phones, the overwhelming message is that we have the opportunity as consumers to make a difference in the dismantling of poverty. And when you recycle phones, money comes back in order to be funding anti-poverty programs. And, you know, it's how we use our consumer power as women, whether we choose to use it just to buy or we choose to use it to change the world.
80% of consumer decisions almost across the board, from cars, computers, to grocery store, are made by women. And so one of the questions I think we have to ask ourselves around the issue of poverty is, what can we do as women to make a difference in the fighting poverty and changing the economy?
It was women of the ELCA who launched with us our 90-ton challenge, and that goal was in a year's time to double the amount of fair trade coffee purchased by Lutherans here in the U.S. So the goal was from 45 tons to 90, and it was women of the ELCA who launched that campaign with us. And with their help, we not only met that 90-ton challenge, we exceeded it by about 10% more than that. And that's just one example of what it is that they can do when they really get behind something.
I've talked to a number of people about congregation endowment funds, whether their congregation has a structure in place for that, and how we can be of assistance in helping their congregation to be good stewards of assets they might receive through bequests and other major gifts by setting up endowment funds.
Luke Tatge, Salt Lake City.